Coming up, Cal State tuition increases, a new law in Massachusetts that's the first of its kind, plus the latest in weather and sports. That and more in a moment. You're watching Chapman News. Good morning, I'm Wes Rapaport, and you're watching Chapman News. Students in California schools will be reaching for their pocketbooks next year. Trustees for the California State University system have raised tuition costs 9% for the 2012-2013 school year. Now, this decision was met with force as protesters clashed with police at a board meeting Wednesday night, leaving one officer injured. The demonstrations forced trustees to relocate, but at the end of the night, they voted in favor of the raise by a 9-6 margin. There are 412,000 students currently enrolled across the 23 Cal State campuses, though university officials say the hike in tuition will only affect roughly 45% of the students. Now, the new tuition increase will cost students almost $500 more, pushing undergrad tuition to nearly $6,000. A Santa Ana man is in custody after accusations of sexual assault of two young girls. David Verduzco, aged 32, was arrested by Tustin police after sexually assaulting the girls ages 9 and 12. Verduzco belonged to a local church in Anaheim, where he was an electronic keyboard instructor to the 12-year-old. He was a babysitter for the family of the 9-year-old, who has two younger sisters, though it appears that the sisters are not connected with the incident. Verduzco faces 60 years to life in prison if convicted, and anyone with additional information on the case should contact the district attorney's office. Massachusetts lawmakers are close to passing a law that protects transgendered people. The state Senate approved the measure on Wednesday, and from there, both houses must approve it with a routine final voting session. Then, the new legislation awaits the signature of Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick, who is said to be a supporter of the bill. With an estimated 33,000 transgender residents in the Bay State, this new law prevents discrimination towards a significant portion of the population. An Idaho man was arrested yesterday in connection with a White House shooting incident. Oscar Ramiro Ortega Hernandez was detained by Pennsylvania police Wednesday. The 21-year-old Idaho native is suspected to have fired 2 shots at the White House on Friday night. Both bullets were found Tuesday, one penetrating a window into bulletproof glass, the other found outside. According to the Secret Service, those close to Ortega Hernandez said he was interested in the president and the White House, and while that draws some attention, it does not imply a specific threat. The Secret Service says this incident did not affect even their most outer perimeter of security. Moving on to sports news, congratulations are in order for Chapman football punter and placeholder Jimmy Adronley. The two-sport varsity athlete was named the SCIAC Male Athlete of the Week for his excellence in football and soccer for Chapman. Adronley tied a school record with a 69-yard punt right after 8 saves on the road with the soccer team. And because of this, SCIAC has honored Jimmy for his success in Chapman athletics. Now, despite a few clouds, the sun is out here in Orange this morning. The high for today, 71 degrees, with a 10% chance of rain and 60% humidity. This trend will continue into the weekend as well, with temperatures in the high 60s, low 50s, met with scattered showers on Monday. With great weather and the rest of the week, you'll have one more thing to be thankful for this Thanksgiving. A Maine couple has demonstrated that age is just a number when it comes to love. 88-year-old Paul Walker married 87-year-old Ann Thayer on Tuesday in a rehabilitation center where Walker is currently staying. Now, the couple, both of whom have previous marriages, met at church and had dated 17 years before tying the knot. According to an administrator at the rehab center, this is the facility's first wedding. There's also talk of a honeymoon once Walker feels well enough to leave. And that's all the news we have for today. I'm Wes Rapaport. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching Chapman News.